So, so once Dude gets up and in here, we will be starting off the first one. Should be the same lobby code, yeah. Okay. And there he is, so we should be able to get started once these guys are ready.
So pretty interesting because Dude one of the weeks just basically showed up and we were like, oh, who's this Raven? And then he took out Elvin and we were like, oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, I remember so many people being in the chat being like, I've not seen this guy before. I know he's from a part of Ohio, not the part of Ohio that's close to where I live, but when I'm at school, but close enough that I feel like I should have just run into this guy at some point, and I hadn't. And then that was part of what made his initial run so interesting. He's going to start off with a throw here. Raven, one of those super awesome characters that get meterless throw combos and cheat.
He's also rocking the Baja Blast color.
Oh, that's a sick color. My favorite Raven color is the gray one with the purple highlights, but this is a pretty sick color. I haven't seen this one before. Do you use it?
Baja Blast Raven versus just good old-fashioned May.
Isn't Baja Blast like canceled? Don't they not make it anymore or something?
I have no clue.
Oh, okay.
All those overheads block.
Gonna get the scratch. What's got fun follow-up? Ooh, the command, or not the command throw, just the landing throw. Gonna get the super.
Are we gonna see the super? No super.
Okay.
Grab.
Scratch.
All TK. 2 scratches.
He's gonna burst out.
And
yeah, that was a super rough burst, but really good picking at the opportunities for taking an advance in his due. Ooh, 6P!
Oh my gosh, 6P. Oh, another 6P already stunned? Raven is a low stun character, so you gotta be careful. Didn't get the IDK.
Oh my goodness, what a character!
Funny thing is, I wonder if we could end up seeing like 2 stuns in a single round.
Yeah, like what else?
Not anymore because he's dead. But
no.
Yeah, this is
definitely
You gotta be really careful about stun, especially when you're fighting against May. And with Raven, that's a low stun character, so it's like you have to be.
I mean, May 6P
careful.
does a lot of stun anyway, but one of the things that makes I feel like most characters 6P is like their best button against Raven. Like, specifically just the arc at which glide comes in when they try to do an instant glide for characters like May, where they, like, it doesn't even really matter how far into the dash Raven is. Like, if they're there, May is just gonna, or, you know, Slayer, 6P, or Venom, just, there are a lot of characters that just hit the right spot that they need to.
Command grab.
Command throw.
Just goes low. What's the schmix?
Do the command throw to get more excitement. Now he's really excited.
Oh, just gets hit.
Reversal super. Reversal super.
It's pretty interesting as well. Yeah, it should be that. It's interesting because you usually don't see May's doing 6P too much because 2H is such a good anti-air and his burst save. But it seems like 6P is
it's exactly what they need for the kind of approaching that Raven does by not having a traditional anti-air. I hope the audio of my new puppy's child barking is not destroying the speakers that you guys are listening to, but gotcha.
Double claw into the knockdown. Oh, empty jump low.
Ooh.
Well, empty swoop.
Oh, I thought he was gonna maybe get a command throw there. Gets hit by the delayed overhead, and Dude's gonna take this next round.
GPS having a hard time dealing with the swoop pressure. Oh, there we go.
But he's doing that really well. He's playing the neutral game. He's playing the anti-Raven approach game pretty well. It's just it's when Raven has him kind of pinned down and forced to hold him mix up. Counter hit jabs and overhead kicks.
Oh, he's waiting for the stun. This is gonna stun.
Oh my god. Really smart by GPS to know that was gonna stun too. I probably
to be honest,
had that kind of recognition.
To be honest, 6H in the burp super might just automatically stun Raven or something.
Well, there was already a counter hit 6P like not that long before. That was just gonna be enough. Needle wire C, the cheater method.
The swoop, just because May can't really convert.
Whoa, that was such a deep confirm.
Anti-airing May.
Ooh, 2H.
Oh, counter 2H. Now that I think about it, Raven plays a lot of
really.
air neutral, and that's exactly where May wants to hit all of her buttons.
Yeah, but I feel like May is she wants to do it, but I think she also usually just is focusing on air to ground because most characters can't deal with her when she's landing. Like, only certain characters with certain tools are capable of actually anti-airing her, like, reliably and on reaction. And I feel like the air-to-air game is good for her, but it's not the kind of game plan that May players are used to playing with. And Dude's gonna eat them just like that.
Good for
So 1-1 here. The score is not correct. GPS took the first game. It's 1-1, so. We're all good.
When you,
the score's fixed now.
When you see Raven do swoop and do like punch in the into the claw, keep in mind that there's a lot of frame traps that you can do during swoop, and counter hit claw in the air is really good. It's a great starter.
Interesting.
Going for the burst safe route with the punches. Doesn't burst, holds on to it. He's probably gonna keep it, yeah, for the next round.
Smart. We saw a lot of hero bursts today, but we also saw a lot of hero bursts where it doesn't work out.
And people kept
like 3 of them were in
bursting getting thrown.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we saw 3 burst throws by GPS in like 3 sets. 2 of which were in the same set against Peppery's Props, and he didn't even win.
They're all OSs. Like, come on.
It was exactly the same combo each time, and that's why I was surprised that Pep bursted the same place twice in a row. Because it was the exact same thing.
This is a lot of just really safe pressure with what is it? 2P. I almost said 2L from like Dragon Ball, but Jesus. Oh, tries to bait out of that angle. Oh, nice conversion.
Now he's got the slowdown.
Oh my gosh.
6P. That's not even like. That's a pretty good 6P, but it's not anything super special. Like he's played the anti-air game really well for a character that's. The whole hard part about May is that she's so hard to aim. So,
for the most part, Do has kind of been winning these round starts because he's playing the keep away game super well. Oh, commentator's curse gets grabbed. I'll go slow.
Ooh, that was super tricky. He gets overhead kissed.
Boop. What's the setup? Just uses it for pressure. Checking after the dolphin, goes for a command grab.
He's doing a really good job of changing up his offense too, like when he glides in, like deciding when he's going to follow up with a button on there. Like he did it super early that last time, but he's been delaying it a bunch of times, and it's made it a lot harder to tell when the throw is coming or when the low is coming. It's just made all of his offense a lot harder to deal with.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And we're going to go back and forth here. GPS now up 2-1.
That was really smart because GPS didn't tech for the air grab, and because of that, Dude didn't get the air throw with the JH, so he ended up just falling to the ground and getting hit by May anti-air. Gosh, GPS doing all these 6H round starts. Oh, corner? No, just does S.
Ooh, that was a really weird P, and he's not gonna get a real punish on
that. Oh my gosh.
The burst. He got a 5P.
There might be a stun at the end of this. He can't get counter hit by anything. Oh, he tried to.
Ooh, okay, he's gonna keep the combo going. Really good.
Went for the hard extension. Ooh, okay, yeah. Should be death. Keeping the burst for the next round. What's the round start? Up dolphin, alright. Gets the knockdown, this does pressure. Oh my gosh. JH start. Oh, it goes slow. Yeah, has to burst. Don't want that Oki situation. Is able to sneak in the glide. And we're gonna get a lot of excitement here. No dead angle. Tries to bait something there. Oh my gosh.
Counter hit.
Oh, I guess the combo ends there. That can wall spot sometimes. I'm not sure if he meant to do the 6. Just getting that excitement that's left. He has a lot of excitement right now. Yerp. What's the round start? Another up dolphin round start. Late air dash, dashes through it. That's a decent chunk of damage, gets a crouch confirm. Force to burst.
Whoa,
that trade is actually not too bad. Command grab. Swoop, low, and it's not in grab range.
Did it again that time, but with the... Ooh, I wonder if that was FD or something else, but the crossover situation could definitely create some weird situations with Blitz. Oh, and he just stands right there and eats the overhead kiss. Oh, man. Oh, wow, okay, that was really risky. That overhead kiss combos are so hard to burst.
GPS is realizing that dude is just like playing safe and just responding with all these AHKs. I mean, OHKs.
Don't look now, but dude's got 100 bar, so however he decides to go about using it, I'm going to be particularly interested in. He doesn't have a lot of excitement.
Oh,
so
nice.
Super wouldn't be all that good. Did you go super here? Yep. Did that earlier when he had meter to spend. Oh,
another tick throw.
You're gonna see a burst. Yeah, I had to burst.
Late air dash.
Ooh, scary.
Another late air dash.
Oh, scary.
Yeah, it has to that angle. Oh no!
Ooh,
oh my gosh, tech F.
Oh, jump D didn't connect, and then I'm assuming he buffered the follow up, and then that wasn't there because it didn't hit, and then tech buttons, and now we're all even up.
I believe he also teched backwards, which is kind of a strange thing to do a lot of the time. Usually,
well, but jump P kind of has a good down and forward hip on. Like it reaches pretty far, so it wouldn't surprise me if he just didn't want to risk.
That was smart. What's
like it might not have worked if he forward tech because she was like right underneath him, but.
No burst. Oh wow, just avoids the dolphin. Gonna get the extension. Oh, not true. Just 5D.
Bro, 5H haunt that 5H from Raven like is in my nightmares, bro. That button was my sleep paralysis demon. Ooh, run! It does a dash up 5K.
What's the mix? Oh, just goes for command grab, expecting some kind of respect on the mix, but doesn't get it. Barely connects with a JD, ends up working out.
Raven's forward dash is pretty interesting because it doesn't cross up like Slayer's does, but it kind of has the same property where it can just kind of pass through moves, and definitely like seen a little bit of that so far.
It has a decent amount of invol to where you can like consistently dash like Leo's projectiles and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a lot of damage. No. It was normal grab, not OHK. OHK RRC does way too much damage. That's
and it's like all burst safe. May is a cheap character, dude. People don't talk about how good May is enough.
May's a gorilla for a reason.
People don't talk about how good Dizzy is either, dude. Like what? These characters are like. Can you imagine if I had just like Ice Spike YRC at my disposal? Like, are you kidding me? Do you know what kind of war crimes I would commit? Definitely playing the needle game, you're right.
Dizzy suffers the not having health.
Yeah, well she also gets stunned. Like when I play against Rasmussen, like our local Dizzy, I get so... I'm never, like I'm every single time she gets stunned, I'm like just surprised, because I'm like, really? That did it? That's what it
Oh no.
Oh, that,
look at that health.
Oh my god, yeah, that's gonna hurt. Burst save combo and stun before it even finished.
This should be dead.
Hey.
Yeah. Earlier, dude did a really, dude did like a kind of really specific like height thing where he did a air claw and the command grab in it. Like, it was a lot more specific because he didn't even have the correct excitement for it, but it still ended up working.
That was like not even that. That wasn't even like an overhead kiss combo, and that was still like 35%. Like, this is not fun to burst. You can't really burst it. Ooh, and he gets kind of clipped there. I wonder if he was in jumpstart up. Okay, what do we see? What's the defensive choice?
Oh, nice split. Oh, I don't think it was charged enough to be negative.
I was just saying, it's not always positive. Okay, swoops in with the jump K. Gets the FD break throw. She's not tall enough to necessarily be forced into the...
Okay. Goes for a third grab. I mean, third claw. 5H busted move.
With the follow-up there? I wonder if that was intentional. That's a weird little...
I think Do and I think they're kind of even when it comes to like succeeding on their stuff. It's just that Mei hits much harder and is doing a lot more pressure before.
And he's gotten stunned like 3 times at least. Although one of the times he got stunned, it was like 30 seconds, like 15 seconds into the round, so it didn't even he didn't even die off. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, all these
5D hits him so far. It's only like -1 or something like that. I remember one of the times that Manny played in it. I played him, and I was like, bro, what is up with your 5D? And they were like, oh yeah, it's only like -1. It's like basically close.
I think there was like two command grabs in that combo, and one of them was off of a claw.
Look at his excitement
getting a command grab. It's not very often that we see like good Raven pressure because he's not a super popular character.
It's strange to me, and it was kind of like what we were talking about earlier when I was commentating with Foxy, and he was saying like, we don't see Elfelt as much in Japan as you would think based on how good of a character she is. And I was like, like it's just one of those things that like legacy players, like so many players in Japan have been playing forever and they play the kind of form of the game that they're used to, and like some of the newer characters don't really fit that niche. Like Elfelt doesn't play the Guilty Gear that guys like, Ogawa have been playing. Like, she plays like a really weird and different game, and like, same with Sin and like Heiyun and stuff like that. So I feel like, and I feel like Raven's kind of partially in that mold. Although we definitely see strong Japanese players playing it.
This is gonna
it's
kill.
Just not that comp.
Boop.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. And then super, yep.
I thought he was gonna do a super flashy thing and do a super and then an OTG super.
Guts Crush. That super is like the ultimate Guts Crush.
The big combo instead.
No, he's got full excitement.
This has actually been really back and forth. 4-3.
I know.
Like dude just like took that match like pretty fast, but like, yeah, I mean.
But before that, GPS took like 2 games pretty cleanly, like quickly.
Yeah, so
it seems like doesn't get anything off it.
They're both very capable. Just
and he's
oh my gosh, that quick. Crouch confirmed.
This character is such a gremlin.
I'm scared for Raven in this matchup.
Yeah, dude. Like, do you realize the amount of BS he's dealing with that I like feel sympathy for the Raven player in this scenario? Like, are you kidding me?
Okay.
Ooh, oh really good dead angle bait. This is gonna hurt. Wow, I've never seen that combo before. That's some cool stuff. I'm a fan. Oh, doesn't bait the dead angle second time.
Oh my gosh, reads out the grab attempt.
Backdash.
Late air dash. Another late air dash. Grab.
Now he's in the corner. This is scary. Oh, really good blocks on the overhead.
Goes for the OHK.
Overhead kiss has the worst name of any move in like any game ever. I'm so annoyed that it's called overhead kiss.
Oh, he manages sneaking in all these glides. A lot of dude's pressure has involved the 5Ps that are all like a 5P 2K, 5P 2K. All this stuff is kind of like burst safe, and it just makes your pressure super airtight, not letting GPS any time to get out of the pressure. Just does a 6K for good measure. Burst? No burst. Saving it. Dude has a habit of just saving burst when he has a life deficit.
And I think it's advantageous in a lot of ways. Yeah, it's advantageous, and it makes sense given the way he's playing neutral too. But at the same time, if your opponent knows you're not going to burst, then they can also get away with some stuff that the threat of burst wouldn't let them do.
He's just playing everything solid and safe, with the exception of some command grabs. Okay, what's the mix?
That crossed up. Well, he was waiting for the burst there. He gave up that confirm because he was waiting for the burst, so.
All these stuns have just been crazy. And all these late air dash attempts. Oh, manages to get in, gets the air claw. Oh wow, just does the dolphin, catches the jump. See, GPS whiffing all these JS's just because she can air dash directly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, that
I mean,
like super low recovery.
Like JS is like pretty much burst safe almost just because it recovers so fast.
I mean,
just
that's a big
away.
part of why her like metered extensions are like as burst safe as they are.
Oh wow, I think GTS thought that was gonna be a grab.
Ooh, missed the command
no.
grab. She's able to air dash out. This is gonna be a big confirm. That was like 30%. Ooh, 6 man is gonna hurt. It's gonna have to burst here. That's a Canadian burst. Oh yeah. I'm very much looking forward to the opportunity to say Canadian burst if Signese has a Canadian burst.
If y'all don't know who are watching Canadian burst, it's Canadian because Canada's.
You burst way up north. Yeah, it's you bursting way up there. And a Cali burst isn't geography related. Apparently, just players in California just burst when they have no life left and try and bring it all the way back. Like that's like I've called it a hero burst all day, but apparently like the old Guilty Gear community slang for that is a Cali burst, which was news to me. But
preemptive
Canadian burst is way more punful.
All right, what's the mix-up? We going overhead? Oh, it just gets hit on wake up. Oh, it just gets hit again. Oh wow,
okay, 6P. I wonder if that was supposed to be 4P, and then if it got crossed up into 6P.
Oh wow,
that's hitting stance.
Just a little bit longer and could have got a ton of excitement. Oh wow, the meaty 2D.
Does the amount of excitement he get relate to the amount of damage he took from the hit?
I'm not sure. I might just be completely wrong.
Or is it like just hit based? Yeah. Like does each hit he parries give him like 10% or something? I know the amount of recoverable health he takes is different. Like that, I think that's just the same amount of damage he would have taken if he wasn't in stance. But I don't know if it affects the excitement.
Oh wow.
Okay, gotcha.
Up Dolphin doesn't work out. 6H whiffs. Yeah, they're all doing it. They're all behaving
Ooh, good burst.
They're playing even more like preemptively than usual. Like, look at all these just raw blitzes. Oh yeah. If you use Raven's normals,
they'll just
like enough before you use 2D.
Go right in it.
Yeah, you can basically make your combos burst safe by using normals that are burst safe until they're like too far away to burst.
No, he just like pulls his hand back and then you burst into nothing. It's like the same reason Axel and Johnny and other characters, like some of the other characters, are really hard to burst against.
I was waiting for the OHK, but decided to do a little tick throw situation. Yeah.
Dude's defense has been really good so far. Obviously against May, like it only takes a second. Ooh, wow. He gets hit by the. Wow. Recognize the hit on the glide. Doesn't have super,
Oh wow, just gets hit.
Yeah, this set has been super back and forth. It's now 5-4 GPS's favor in this first to 7.
This is actually pretty close.
And a lot of the games have just been back and forth too. Like some of them have been really close, but then there was the one where it was like 20 seconds long total, and Dude just kind of like ran over it.
Oh wow, 6H. Yep, air grab. Oh my gosh.
6H hit him in the back dash. That's
oh my gosh. And gets the dash jump JH as well to the confirm. Just to make it optimal. 5P into 6H, just trying to stop Raven from escaping any kind of pressure. Oh wow.
Oh, the same confirm. We've seen it from like so high up, it's so strange. Ooh, wow, try to go from meaty 5D.
Dude's just been really good at making sure everything gets a knockdown, just so we can get a...
He doesn't have to deal with it.
Get the swoop mix up. Whoa!
Ooh, there is finally, we see the reversal super.
Like how May was running super slow and just like sped up really fast. Oh wow, okay.
Another trade.
Just mashing.
By the swoop. That was probably supposed to be a throw, but he like backed up a little bit.
Ooh, goes low. I think he canceled one of his normals.
Well, that time it doesn't work.
JH. Oh, it doesn't work out. Maybe his inputs got stuffed. That was nice. Okay.
And then he gets the scratch RC.
What's the situation? Oh my god, TK Claw. Okay, counter hit like air claw is just like the craziest move ever. Oh my gosh, he gets another one.
Are we going?
We might see May get stunned.
Ooh,
for all
really good
of you who aren't aware how good Raven air claw is, Fab was like figuring out tech on how to like touch or death people off of like a single air claw with like.
Is it that
maybe
like
25% meter?
Like not prorating stuff? Oh, another reverse.
Just the routes you can get on like certain characters.
Like scratch loops.
I keep calling it claw. I'm calling it scratch.
So now
GPS
is up 6-4, so 1 game away from taking the set in this year exhibition. Definitely been pretty entertaining one so far, and I'm pretty excited for our next set too. Anytime we get to see quality Zato play, it's a good time. So, is it gonna hurt?
And gets the tech confirm with a dash jump JS. Oh my gosh. Okay, are we gonna see the comeback? Only a true master. Goes for the mix.
Call it the backdash with the glide.
Oh,
really smart there. Ooh, we went for the throw. It's just gonna get the RC and.
Is it gonna? I don't think it's
a
gonna
lot
kill.
of guts crush. That's a lot of guts crush, but. That's
May
one
with
of
the
those
wake of
supers
Dolphin's pretty crazy. Dude has to work pretty hard to come back here. Well, not too hard, but he has to avoid some beach balls.
He's got to get through the boys. He's got to get through burst too.
Oh wow.
Ooh,
oh,
there's the burst.
We're gonna see a burst. Yeah, there's the burst. I think that's guaranteed on the call. Oh my gosh, is he gonna do it?
No, not enough. He's got a burst of his own. He can.
Oh no!
Wow.
Fade away, jump heavy.
Last round.
Oh, 5P.
GBS is now 1 round away from taking the set.
Oh, there we go. What is that?
Oh, there
no,
that was almost it.
I think that's the second time dude's gone for that route, and just something was wrong with the combo.
Oh,
we get the knockdown.
But the anchor hitbox usually makes combos kind of easy on her. But it's definitely not, she's still a small character. It's not always.
Yeah, guts crush. Yep.
It's Deuce staying alive here in this 11th game.
5H round start. Duke can definitely come back. Oh, Goldberg. Okay. Oh, makes a burst save. Oh, see that? All the light.
Oh, crushes the attempt at a blitz back.
Oh wow.
She 2H'd underneath the ball, but then she was in recovery for long enough for him to punish her. Really smart by Do.
GPS, I think, tried to anti-air the swoop, but he did a delay swoop. Didn't work out. Oh wow, misses.
Okay, he's gonna get the throw.
Goes for the super.
Super, not a ton of damage. I like that decision better when he did it when he still had other meter to work with. I'm surprised he didn't just go for command throw off the blitz.
Oh no.
Off an air blitz. Okay. I'm surprised he even bothered trying to bait the burst there. That was part of the combo. Oh, gold burst!
No!
Oh, and he gets hit. Okay, that's sad.
She just 2D under the gold burst? Ah.
It'll be Sanias and Riven. Riven should be good to start once, now that these guys are done. I just reached out to Sanias, and he's good too, so 66JR, give him the code.
Is my mic volume fine? My mic's a little weird. Alright.
You sound good in here too, so it should be good. Alright, so Sanias is in the room. Riven should be shortly thereafter.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna see Zato versus Leo. Tell me about this matchup from the perspective of. Well, you actually, I don't know how many Leos you played as Zato, but your familiarity with Zato.
I've played a lot of. I've played against like Beautiful Dude and plenty of Zatos. it's like this matchup is sort of even. Everyone's just kind of like Zato doesn't have a lot of tools to like anti-air too well or interrupt people on the ground too well. I'd say like to do it like
and obviously
on reaction very fast.
Too. So like if Leo, I feel like it's just kind of a volatile even matchup, right?
Yeah,
like just whoever kind of gets rolling.
Leo's goal in this is just to berserker dash as much as possible because like Zato has to occupy himself with that and like not able to get any out. Yeah, like it's kind of like you just run your game and the Leo should just like flash kick every wake up and like not care if it works or not because Zato can't get a knockdown, so maybe it's not even like that bad.
Right, he especially off of air combos. So like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? You just back tech and then charge a fireball and then YRC and then you're good to go.
Yeah, or your DP ends up killing Eddie, so it's not that bad anyway.
Right, exactly. Like, or if you're not an idiot, your flash kick works anyway. All right, Ruben. Watching a Leo that isn't you or Steve is definitely super strange for my brain because I keep looking for flash kicks where you would flash kick and I keep looking for 5Hs where Steve would 5H. But Signy's definitely has solid defense.
Wow,
good sweep there. Ooh, gets him set up in the sandwich. It's like BB tag out here. On summon, drill.
Riven also plays like a pretty like defensive and like patient.
He's super patient, for sure. For sure.
Oh wow, just berserker dashes out of there.
They were talking earlier during the exhibition about like Team Michigan is just like Michigan is just apparently full of very like down backy type players, and somebody was like, yeah, like Riven's definitely one of the more defensive.
Oh my gosh, unblockable? Yeah, there we go.
Oh wow, he flash kicked out and was able to make it safe for a little bit.
This is looking all Signies right now. Here.
And then the drill, yeah. The beginning of that round felt really under control from Riven in the neutral game side of things. He never quite got any offensive pressure going, but it definitely felt like he was he was dictating the pace of the match, and then Signy's definitely kind of took it all over.
Oh no, he missed the unsummon. Said he got a 6P. Yeah, this matchup is kind of exactly what you said, where like it just
like
it's
even
one
until somebody gets
away on. Oh my gosh, just out of his 6K range. Oh, he's really trying.
Really good dash through. Riven doesn't dash through very often, so when he does, it's super hard to react to.
Like okay. Oh wow. I think he did Deadman's Hand during that somehow and got the unsummon. JD? No, did he? Okay.
Something that's always really interesting to me is people who play like rushdown style characters really patiently. Like that's what makes watching Deb's Soul so fascinating. Is like he doesn't really do like he does wild stuff. He doesn't do like rushdowny stuff. But first game goes Signies.
In this matchup, I think like just because of how Eddie works, Leo has to like really just be super aggressive and not let Zato get anything started and just play around that.
Right.
But like with how Riven plays Leo, like we're gonna have to see him, I guess, like start just like going crazy.
Ooh, good backdash through the back turn H.
Respectable overhead attempt. Oh,
I feel like I see Signies do. Signies does Nobidu more often than other Zatos I watch. It could just be completely like selection bias. But I feel like he really likes to represent the option of like, hey, don't jump out away from my drills, for example.
I mean, like Nobiru's probably like the best, the best like Eddie option.
I mean, it's like you could argue that Buzzsaw is better, like more useful. But as far as like a neutral tool, I would say yeah, probably. Second time we've seen a really well-timed backdash through the back turn H. But I feel like in terms of neutral,
wow,
I'm so sick.
And just goes for a
grab.
Also, Leo's options from like air to ground aren't like too strong.
Did you not shut up?
Okay, but like in like it's matchup specific, right? So like air to ground, if Leo's teching out of the air, his stuff isn't like too good. So Nobiru's an even better option.
Yeah, he doesn't have a good like tech button. It's not like he can tech JD or anything like Alpha, for example.
Alright, does the 5P 5H frame trap. Again, we're gonna see another unsummon. All this pressure, searching for the counter hits. Oh no, he dropped the cool blitzer out. Oh wow, yeah, he's out of there. Okay, this might counter hit. Okay, just safe enough. Oh, he tried to get a grab. Yeah, just saw it. Trying to peck at him. Yeah, just gonna OTG. Doesn't want to be anywhere near Leo. Fireball.
Good
Oh wow.
bar. And now Signies is up 2-0. Glad we were able to add the little Canadian flag next to his name on the scoreboard. That's pretty sick. I'm glad we had that little detail for the team exhibition too. St. Louis and Chicago both have really sick flags. A lot of cities have whack flags. St. Louis and Chicago have good ones.
Oh, I gets hit by the overhead. Also, I think Signies knows this matchup to a degree. Oh my god, what is all this mix?
I mean, he's played you and Steve in QQs alone. Like yeah, that alone is pretty good high-level Leo matchup. Like you don't get to play against two Leos that are like of like that solid skill like that often, you know. Oh, that all the way to the corner.
Also, me and Mr. K, like, we'll kind of like go crazy at some points. So
right,
I guess
so
a more like
experience.
Yeah, I guess a more defensive Leo. I haven't seen Signies kind of like use like his full offense, I guess. So this is like even more interesting, at least for me.
Against like players who are more likely to let him do it, sort of. Really good anti-blitz
against people who are more defensive in their play
more
style.
passive on defense, yeah. Sure.
Okay. Drill. Doesn't get the confirm off JH. All these berserker dashes. See, look, he's just backdashing. You gotta keep berserker dashing. You gotta, yeah. See, what did I say? Just spam berserker dash. Like it literally works. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Yep. Gotta be careful. Oh no.
Throw. Close
the punches. All these break the law cross up Nobiru stuff, like gimmicks, are like
yeah, that's really cool. This is like
ooh. I'm probably gonna like react some type of way when Zato does literally anything. So that's we got blitzer out. See, I'm doing it. Unblockable. Oh no, it's just a full drill combo. He's dead. One hit. He didn't expect Leo to wake up 5H. Oh, just JK. Because anti-air options aren't the strongest with Zato, you'll see a lot of preemptive like JKs or like JL again. Oh wow, that Purple's crossed up. Oh, that kills Eddie. How do you hit that? Could just DP, could jump heavy, but it depends again on the circumstance. And gets burst off. Oh, and just Nobiru. Alright, Signies up 3-0.
I think Riven's definitely got tricks up his sleeve. Like, I feel like we're gonna see kind of a back and forth of like runs.
Yeah, all these drills. I think the way in for Leo is definitely like a dash jump, like exactly what he just did.
Dash jump JK.
Yeah, like that's the better air approach instead of like IAD stuff.
For the specific way drill hits too. Oh my gosh, that damage! But no air knockdown. The Zato with no air knockdown. Good drill. Okay. Really patient on offense that we're seeing now from Signies too. Like you were saying, like we've never seen him kind of run his offense against a Leo that wasn't going to do stupid shit.
Oh my gosh!
But he's also still kind of playing a patient game, and we haven't seen a lot of flash kicks out of Riven either. So like it's not like he's probably worried about the option, but he's not as desperate to kind of bait it out as opposed to just being cautious about it. And I think there's kind of a difference.
Oh wow!
Really good timing of that.
Didn't do the Shadow Gallery this time, just opting to fall on him.
Shadow Gallery combo.
Alright. Drill. All this, oh wow, just try to bait the first thing. All the stagger pressure was just like 2k and then just resetting it. Riven doesn't seem to be like disrespecting. Ooh, okay, he tried to bait. Oh wow. That was strange. Oh, gets hit by 2 Drill, Nobiru. Ooh, a 6-8 Rishin for him. Oh. Another one. Yeah, he's calling it out. He's calling out all this defensive tendencies from Riven.
Ooh. Messes up the fuzzy there.
Okay, let's see what Riven does.
Double overhead, gets hit by the JF. They're back for now.
Oh, goes low. Oh, well. Yeah, back turn P is really good, so being able to fly kind of... Oh my gosh. Being able to fly is kind of an equalizer, I guess. Yep, see, he's just backing up. Alright. 5k? Okay. A lot of 5ks.
Now he's really getting wild and with the pressure here. This is the first time we've seen Riven really say, like,
oh my gosh.
You're gonna hold those.
Oh, just went for Raw Shadow Gallery to bait the burst, I think.
I don't even know if it was Raw. He might have been covered by Eddie.
All these backdashes.
Alright, Riven's on the board. 3-1.
Riven finally winning with a challenge to all the flight shenanigans.
I don't think it's a coincidence that like we really saw Riven in control in a round where he finally started to say like, all right, I'm gonna do Leo things.
Yeah, like double overhead. Oh wow! Oh my gosh! These clutch grabs. Goes low. Oh wow! Just barely misses on the way down. 2S crouch confirm. Oh, just switches it up.
Through.
Oh no, too high. Yep, super. Oh no, super just going for the confirm. Alright. This looks a lot more in Riven's momentum at this point. But that, I might have just cursed it. Here, we're gonna see the mix. Gets opened up low, just unsummon, resummon. Gets hit again. Another unsummon. Just running it.
Buzzsaw. What in the world?
Just respecting some type of wake-up option. Oh, yep.
Joker shade. Alright. Oh, you get a confirm off that?
Yeah, you can get a confirm off of an oh my gosh.
Wow,
Parade is the best move in the game. I don't know what happened right there. How did he get counter hit?
How do you beat a move that good?
Oh,
so you're telling me Leo has the best move and the best super in the game too?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Leo's super is definitely the best super in the game by like miles. It's crazy. Like,
as a person with a Zato pocket, I'm sort of rooting for Zato in this, but like
Zato's sick, man. Like I feel like it's sad that people don't like disrespect Zato these days.
I think my pocket Zato overrides my need to downplay my main. Yeah, he has that. He can just kill Eddie and hit you. Yeah, it's this matchup is some type of way. Okay, is it gonna work? Oh my gosh. Look how hard he was. Yeah, Shadow Gallery. Alright. Eddie, oh yep, DP. Now we're seeing DPs. Okay, that was crazy.
I would just like to go on the record saying Shadow Gallery is one of the coolest names for a move in this entire game. Like how like Shadow Gallery compared to like I use this to fish. Like shut up, Dizzy. Get out of here.
Well, all Dizzy's move names are kind of weird.
Yeah, 'cause she's like a 3-year-old. Or at least she was when the moves were created. She's 8 now or whatever. Anime game lore, man.
I'm just using flight. Using flight to win neutral. Well, I tried to sneak Eddie in there with by releasing.
Ooh,
oh wow!
what's the flash kick? Really smart to. What is it called when he just does the puddle? Not avoid the puddle. Break the law.
Break the law. When he
I knew it was blank the blank. Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
Oh wow! Finally. Okay. Flash kick. Nothing matters anymore. Just goes flash kick. Oh, it goes for the reset. Oh my! Is it gonna hit? I don't know. Zato super smart. All right.
He's like, doesn't he like not even have invul on that? Like.
So that super is slow and it doesn't even hit directly in front of you. So.
Right, I've definitely like mashed throw when I was right in front of him and somebody did it on wake up and it worked.
Oh wow. I think he tried to get the grab.
Wow,
very good. All these grabs from signings have been really good whenever Riven doesn't I guess like start mashing on the way down. Yeah, all these like JH confirms that are like would be in grab range if they were blocked.
Okay, what do we got here? Ooh, could have gotten the air combo. Ooh, what you got? Air throw.
Slaney's gonna have to come back. This is a big damage combo.
Ooh, yeah, this is gonna hurt. And he's gonna get a knockdown.
Oh my gosh.
And the unblockable. Unbroccoli. Wasn't even a true combo afterwards though. He got gray beaded. Black beaded. Super?
Yeah, I think that should be easily blocked.
But there wasn't anything you can do about it because that super's really good.
The clutch Shadow Gallery yet again.
Signy's up 5-1. The last 2 games we've seen have both been really close, but Signy's just been pulling away with them. And I think it kind of reminds me of what happened in the 5v5 earlier, where like a bunch of us that went up against Black Snake all took a round off him, but just nobody took a game until it was like too late. Ooh,
oh
wow, weird gold burst there.
That situation's happened twice already.
Like this set could easily be 3-3 right now. Is kind of what I'm saying. Even though the last game wasn't in the 3rd round when it was close, you kind of get the point. You know, like that's just the way this game goes, man. Like there's like what Minimat was saying on commentary about like the difference between winners finals and grand finals. Like a 3-1 set when you're talking about players of this caliber, that's like one mistake.
Oh wow. Okay.
Dead Man 10 didn't finish. Or 6H, not that much.
Yeah. You don't really see Zato's use 6H too much because it has a huge hurt box, but I mean, like, it hits stuff. And
it's a giant hand.
Combo from normal ones. Oh wow. Threads the needle, gets in. Disrespecting all his pressure, that's gonna do a lot of damage.
I was gonna say there was a lot of little gaps there that if he decided he wanted to press back, he could. But he's defending well. I think it's something to be said for trusting your own defense. I'm just saying, like, I don't need to risk getting counter hit right now because I believe in my ability to hold.
Signy's run from one corner to the other, just get away from this back turn.
Hey, he's got 100 bar. Didn't go for the RRC.
Alright.
Oh, that was so ambiguous. I couldn't even see when he crossed over.
The scary back turn mix. What's the round start? 2S? Fly stuff falling D this time. Oh, didn't have the meter. Yeah, all these overhead attempts. Alright.
What is overhead on block?
It's like plus like 5 or 6 or something.
What?
Yeah.
I knew it was plus, but jeez, plus 6.
It's not that good.
How much is it on startup?
You can technically like interrupt it.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean, but like. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, if you do it late enough, if they burst late enough, it's like burst save.
Oh my god! Shadow Gallery under the dead angle. That was so sick. Oh my goodness!
Oh, just a JD to finish it.
Holy smokes, that was so sick. And all of a sudden, we're at the last legs here.
Riven's gonna have to make a big change, or at least call out some things a little bit better. It seems like Chinese is playing a very risky Zato, and like is going for a lot of very strange things, like break the wall stuff.
I mean, that's kind of where the setups get freaky. No, this is it. The setups, like the defensive options, you get focused. Like that's when things get freaky, is when you integrate like teleport and things.
Oh wow, Noguru calling up the parry attempt. Gets in. Alright, what's Riven gonna do with this wake up? Goes for the setup, gets the overhead. Oh wow, goes for another reset. Oh, blitz gets called out. Low blitz. Oh my gosh. Okay. Unblockable.
Unblockable? Same sort of deal.
Almost got out of it.
And then RC, but
the only other option that would have worked was like a perfectly timed blitz. But he picked an option that worked, just didn't pan out. There we go. Yeah, do the DP. Aw. Alright. Another DP. There we go. Yeah, don't let him grab on wake up. Oh, yeah.
So many characters have throw invincible 6Hs. Everybody that... Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Isn't that why they do it? What?
No.
Why does it... Oh, what? I thought it was just... Is it just because it starts from further away and then advances? Like, why doesn't it...
Oh, that could have been here.
I thought the reason people did it was because it was throwable.
We do it because it's like +2, and then they IV it and it's not plus.
Yeah.
I mean, it's +1 after IV.
Oh, I'm thinking of Bikens. Bikens is 6.
Okay, what's the, okay, no, unblockable, just unsummon.
No, yes it is throw involved, from frames 3 to 15.
Leo 6H? Just normal 6H?
No, 6K.
Oh, 6K, yeah, that's 6K.
Oh, well, maybe, but... Yeah, no, I was just saying, a lot of characters have throw involved.
Oh, goes to the reset.
Alright, Riven is now 2 games on the board. Oh, excuse me.
I think what Riven did differently there is he mixed up his frame traps a little bit, and then was a little bit more risky with his back turn and wasn't relying on back turn heavy as much. Yeah, there we go. Tried to catch the tech with
that's gonna hurt. Hey, okay, good burst.
Oh yeah, see, all these DPs are now working out. Yeah. All these 5K buffer. Alright, I think he tried to go for some sort of grab attempt. Oh, this is gonna do a lot of damage. 2D start. Oh wow. That move's that's the best move in the game right there. Oh wow, gets him, he's dead. If you want a parade, the higher you are on the stage, the more damage parade does.
Is that true?
No.
Oh. I mean, maybe in terms of mental damage, it's true.
Psychological damage.
That would be insane.
Oh! Yo, that break the wall looked crazy. That was some anime stuff. Okay. Has the corner. I'm pretty confident that Riven can make this comeback. Oh, just a blitz?
Back,
yeah, there we go.
Very nice. Oh, didn't get the air-to-air combo. Oh,
okay.
He tried to...
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Good stagger. I wanted that to throw, and he's gonna lose the round off of it.
That was, I felt like I wanted to burst right there. But he was patient enough to keep it. Alright, that's Nogaru, OTGs. All just goes for the setup. Unsummon. Yeah, all these Berserker Dashes, Shiny is just running away. Yeah, see, Berserker Dash is a pretty weird hitbox. Super? No, super. Unstun. Okay, what's the pressure? You going for a grab here?
Look at the stagger pressure.
Oh,
there it is. Oh
no!
Is he gonna end it on
Oh
an
my
IK?
gosh.
You can do that?
I had no clue that you could IK off of Dead Man's hand.
Yo, that IK is sick though. He just stole the other dude's shadow.
Is that 7?
Yeah, that was 7. No, he just won it on an IK.
He took it with the IK. The big brain.
Wow. Alright, well, GG's everybody. That'll do it for all of the events here for Quarantine Quarrels X. Definitely want to thank everybody who hung out in the stream all day, participated in the bracket. Especially want to shout out the other people that would not have this tournament would not have been possible for if not for their support. Specifically, Mr. K, who helped a lot with bracket today, despite the fact that he was also in it. Lotus, who definitely did a lot of work, especially while they were still in bracket. Oxyacetylene, the streamer, has been sitting in that chair all day. You know, and you know, streams. Yeah, it has been a long time. You definitely got the uptime for your Twitch achievements, but yeah, I definitely want to thank all of those people. None of this would be possible without them. I think today's events certainly made me realize how difficult all this would be if I didn't have such good people helping me out with all of it. So for one more time before we cut the stream off, we'll plug our sponsors and the Match Arena, which is also related to the sponsors.